Both claim to be the ultimate bump-free finishing tool. But will this Andis ProFoil shaver or this Wahl Finale get my Groom Reviews recommendation? We'll find out coming up next. What's up guys, I'm Paul D'Onofrio back with you from Groom Reviews. We're getting you comfortable, confident, and clean in grooming. On this channel, we're bringing you everyday grooming product reviews. So if you're new here, consider subscribing and make sure to hit that notification bell to stay on top of all of our latest videos. You can also check us out on our website at groomreviews.com, where we recently posted our top picks for 2019. So today, we're taking a look at the Andis ProFoil Lithium Titanium Foil Shaver versus the 5-star series Wahl Finale. While Andis recommends their foil shaver for finishing fades and removing stubble, Wahl touts the 5-star Finale as being designed for finishing and blending bald fades, cleaning up hair and necklines, eliminating stray hairs, and bump-free shaving. Looking inside the box, this Andis foil shaver includes the foil shaver itself, a foil guard, charging adapter, and a cleaning brush, while the Wahl Finale includes the finishing tool, foil guard, wall plug charger, automatic recharge stand, pre-shave brush, and cleaning brush. While the Andis foil shaver is an Amazon Choice recommendation, ranking at number 5 for the category of men's foil shavers and holding a 3.9 out of 5-star review rating, the 5-star Wahl Finale ranks just slightly lower at number 13 and is closely rated at 3.8 stars. Taking a look at the top of these shavers, both the Wahl Finale and Andis foil shaver feature a gold hypoallergenic foil, which each brand claims will eliminate skin irritation, including razor bumps and ingrown hairs. Now, while Andis indicates that their foil is titanium, Wahl indicates that their gold foil is micro-thin and will wear with use, which will be indicated if your shaver slows down and the foils start to get warm. That said, Wahl specifically recommends that the foils will need to be replaced often and the cutter bar periodically. You'll also notice that the Andis foil shaver holes go completely around the foil, while on the Wahl Finale, the foil holes stop short on both ends. As far as battery life, both the Andis foil shaver and Wahl Finale are powered by lithium-ion batteries and rotary motors. Both shavers can be operated corded or cordless, however these units are not to be used while bathing or in the shower. While the Andis can run up to 80 minutes on a single charge, the Wahl Finale claims to operate for up to 90, with each device's indicator light going off once fully charged. As far as cleaning both devices, you simply press in the respective buttons on the side to pop off the foil and access the cutters. These can be wiped down and cleaned with the included brushes. Taking a look at the price, the Andis foil shaver will run you around $55 on Amazon, while the Wahl Finale falls just shy of $72. That said, keep in mind that replacement heads and cutters will most likely be necessary with prolonged use, adding an extra $15 to $20 to each unit. I'll link to the products in the description below. So both this Andis ProFoil shaver and this Wahl Finale are designed for cutting hair that's 1/32 of an inch or shorter. So let's go in there right now and take it down to that stubble finish. So to get this stubble finish, I went in there with the Philips Morelco Series 5100. I set it to 0.8 millimeters, and this is about 2 to 3 days stubble that you're probably seeing right now. Now that we got the stubble finish that we're looking for, I'm going to jump in here and use the Andis ProFoil shaver on my left and compare it to this Wahl Finale on my right. We're going to see how well they work, and I'll let you know after the shave. Alright guys, so there you go. That was the Andis ProFoil shaver versus the Wahl Finale. And as you can see there, probably there's a little bit of redness going on my neck, under the necklines, a little bit of irritation going on. So both of these products do give me irritation when I'm using them. It's not, a perfect shave. Definitely can feel a difference compared to other trimmers and foil shavers that I've used, especially Panasonic Arc 5 or the Braun Series 9. Don't have as much irritation as I'm getting from these products. That said, I use this Andis on the left and this Wahl on the right. And I also went in there back over the Wahl side with this Andis because the Andis seem to get a little bit smoother of a shave. As you could see, I went back over this and I could actually hear it hitting the hair that was left over. So it is getting a little bit closer of a shave than the Wahl is giving you. So if we look at Andis foil shaving suggestions, they talk about how you should keep both of these foils right here contacting the skin all the time. So in order to avoid unnecessary wear and get the closest shave, that's their suggestion. I personally don't think you can keep this, close to your skin, both of these, the entire time. As you'll see, the bottom one here protrudes out a little bit further than this front one right there. So, you do the best you can when you're going through there, but a lot of the times, if you're watching other people barber shops, they'll mostly use this front right here. They'll go through here on the back and the neck, and they'll go through there and they'll use this to cut. So I think both Andis and Wahl understand that they have issues with their foils on their cutter blades that are in here. They both recognize in their user manuals that these are wear out products. They know it's eventually going to wear. At some point you're going to have to replace them. So just know that going in, if you do have a problem where this foil breaks or a cutter has an issue, that's a known issue that these companies are telling you. You're going to have to get replacement blades or replacement foils at some point in the future. So just understand that going in, and that it's not really a defect with the product. It's more of them telling you, yes, we understand this. It's just a matter of time before you're gonna have to do it. So as far as the grip on these products, I think the Andis has an advantage over the Wahl. Just feels a little bit better in the hand. Also, this power button that's on the front looks like a triangle, but it goes up a lot easier than this Wahl one. You have to push a little bit harder on this one, so giving the advantage to Andis on that. So as far as the noise level that you're hearing from these units, this is the Andis, and this is the Wahl. So the Andis definitely has a higher pitch, kind of a better sound than you're getting out of this Wahl. They claim to both be quiet sounds. I think both of them are very loud, especially this Wahl. If you're listening to this, it's extremely loud, vibrating out of my hand right now. So as noise levels goes, it's probably in the higher range that you're gonna see. As mentioned earlier, this Andis runs for about $55 on Amazon for $72 for this Wahl Finale. But that said, you're definitely gonna need replacement parts into the future, which you can expect to pay another $15 to $20 for per replacement. I'd definitely say if you're a barber that needs one of these products in your shop, the Andis definitely is going to be an advantage over this Wahl. Just gets that closer shave in there, has a better profile. I think these foils, since they're titanium versus the gold foil, are just going to last a little bit longer. The power seems to be pretty good on this, especially the noise isn't as irritating as this Wahl. So if you have customers in there and you don't want to sound, a sound buzzing in their ear that's really annoying, you probably would go with this Andis. For those of you out there that are shaving in home, probably stay away from these, to be honest. I would probably go with products more like the Panasonic Arc 5. If you check out my video, the Braun Series 9 versus Panasonic Arc 5, definitely a good product, definitely a better product. I'm getting a lot of positive feedback from those of you out in the community who have actually taken it up, gone out and purchased that, and are enjoying the Panasonic Arc 5. Look into that. I'll post a link below to check that out. I'll also put something below for something a little bit more budget friendly. Probably the F5 5800 is a product out there that I've also reviewed, so I'll put that in the notes as well. All right, guys, thanks for watching. I hope you found this video helpful. If you did, a like, comment, subscribe, share, anything you can do to help the channel, I greatly appreciate it. Make sure to head on over to groomreviews.com so you can see my top picks of 2019. I thank you again for being here, and I'll catch you next time.